Hello and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising people. With regards to your current energy, your immediate future, forthcoming energy, and then we will ask for the guidance. Now, remember, time is fluid, energies are interchangeable. This reading might not resonate with all the Aries out here because people are on different timelines. So, look into the energies for yourself, cross watchers, if you're watching for somebody, and try to fit in with this reading as we go along the way. Now, my deck has already been pre shuffled, but I'm still going to work with this to ask for your current energy at this point in time, Aries. Okay, now this is your season, people. It's the Aries season. Happy birthday to you, guys. And let's see what your current energies have for you. Okay. Let me ask for your forthcoming energy, if we can get it now, or your immediate future. Okay, where you're going into, what you're looking for yourself, your life force, your life path. So that will be your forthcoming energy, and then let's ask for some guidance here for you. What would be the guidance for this reading? Let's see if we have any more guidance for you, Aries. There is a lot of, sorry, let me just pick the card up here. Any more guidance for Aries? Oops, okay. Alright, I think we have the cards, alright. You got the Hermit here, Aries, okay, as the bottom of the deck. So which means that this reading is going to be hovering over this Virgo energy for you at this point in time. Now, typically with the Hermit energy, people, it's a life lesson, it's a major arcana for you, okay, where you are going through some kind of a learning lesson, something that you want to manifest, something that you want to bring back in your life. Okay, and with regards to the Hermit energy, people, it is talking about a lot of shadow work as well for yourself, because the Hermit is a card of being in solitude, taking time for yourself, doing some shadow work, doing some inner knowing for yourself as well with regards to the Hermit energy. But it's an energy that calls for a lot of patience as well. Okay, lot of patience. Because when you're doing an energy of this kind, or when you have an energy of this kind, that means you're doing a lot of introspection. So you're being alone, you're being in solitude, you're trying to figure out some guidance for yourself, doing some soul searching for some inner guidance with regards to your shadow work. Okay, what you need to do in order to solve something, how you need to work with your energies, what is that you want to bring back into your life in the right way. Okay, so it's basically a lot of time being spent by yourself, which is understandable. And I think I did the Pisces reading today morning, which I was telling people that during this lockdown phase, most of the people, most of the signs are going through this period in time where they're doing a lot of self introspection, which otherwise there is no time, energy for people to do, but now there is enough time with the world coming to a halt. people being stuck inside their homes. So, whatever that situation that has been created by the universe is also on the flip side giving people a lot of time to do this work by themselves. Okay, so this energy that you have at this point in time, your current energy is hovering around this beautiful work or beautiful soul searching energy, people, because the first card out you have is yourself, Aries, okay, which is the fire sign, which is the nine of wand. Now typically with the nine of wand, guys, it's talking about getting back your courage, your strength, um, because after the eight of wand, where probably you have moved or you have been back and forth with some situation, that you have not been able to really um, been able to solve, but you have been thinking kind of a situation, but it was a situation that required you to move towards it, but you went one step forward, two step backward. It could be that for some people, okay, because you are not sure whether you could really manifest that eight of wand energy for yourself. So maybe that energy got blocked, wherein, or you're moving out of that energy to get into the nine of wand energy. Now typically the nine of wand energy is talking about being resilient for something in life, Aries, being strong, being resilient, okay, because this energy is an energy of somebody who has gone through a lot of hardships in life, has gone through a lot of problems. They have solved those issues. They have fought many battles, but it's like an energy where you kind of refuse to give up on something and you're picking up the last wand in your hand to be a soldier and be determined, to be persistent about a situation that you now need to resolve or kind of work upon. Basically, testing your faith, okay, on what is your courage, what is your resilience, what is that guts you have, the energy you have, creating boundaries at the same point in time in regards to your situation. Maybe you're being guarded, you're not telling people, Aries, about what is bothering you or what is that you need to resolve. Okay, so from this energy of yourself, Aries, you're coming to a place of the Ace of Cups. Now, Ace of Cups is all about a beginning. So, this could be a beginning which is a connection with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It may not be. It doesn't matter, but it is an energy which is talking about, for me, with regards to your Nine of Wand, looks to me that it's talking about your self love. Okay, because Ace of Cups is something that is connected with yourself, which is where you're coming to the point of realizations or realizing that whatever you're guarding, whatever you're doing, whatever you're going to fight for, or whatever you're not giving up. At the same time, this is also a part of the story, guys, where you're coming with your, bringing in a new love, bringing in a new relationship for some people, or bringing in enough compassion in yourself, or some kind of creativity with regards to bringing back some happiness, which is going to fill your heart with love, compassion, and joy. Okay, so there is some kind of an issue here because the next card you have, guys, is your Ten of Wand. So again, it's you, Aries. Okay, Nine of Wand, Ten of Wand. Because somewhere, guys, with the Ten of Wand energy, it's an energy where you are kind of feeling burnt out with some situation in life. That's what you're trying to hold on, Aries. You're trying to hold on, you're trying to see if you can get rid of that stress of that burden of being burnt out, because it looks to me that you're carrying too many load on your shoulders, you're carrying too many responsibility in yourself, and you're kind of tired, because if you see this figure, this person has bent their back carrying so many loads all the time for whatever amount of years. Okay? So the Ten of Wands is an energy of being exhausted with life in general, or being exhausted with too many duties, too many responsibilities that you have been carrying in yourself for a long time. Extra responsibility, which you could have perhaps avoided, Aries. But it is with you, it is something that you're still carrying, where there is a lot of hard work that you're doing to complete something in your life. And that is where, you're kind of wanting and waiting for your strength. But at the same time, you are also trying to bring in a lot of compassion with regards to this hard work in yourself, Aries. Okay? So it's like you're trying to balance out what I'm getting here is you're trying to balance out your life, Aries, with regards to all the duties, responsibilities, extra responsibility, the hard, tough lesson, whatever you're going through, in order to complete a project or in order to complete something in your life to reach a final goal and a destination, where ultimately you can throw the wands away. But at the same time, you're trying to kind of, I'm going to clarify the Ace of Cups, but you're trying to kind of come to a position of finding some balance with this hard work, the grit, the determination, the closed guardedness of yourself, Aries, because somewhere, there is a learning lesson for you as well with the Judgment card showing up in here. And the Judgment card is coming up in here, people. It's because of your soul searching, that you're doing with regards to the Ten of Swords. Look, with regards to the Ten of Swords and a spiritual lesson, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So it could be a connection that you are looking into for some people with regards to the World Cup, or it could just be energies in yourself, Aries, that you're kind of trying to figure out a best possible way to kill the pain, because Ten of Swords is all about a lot of pain in your life at this point in time, Aries, which you're probably not talking about, where people have manipulated you, where people have used you, exposed you, exploited you, and you're feeling those kind of energies. But at the same time, there is a learning lesson in life with the Judgment card that is coming up in here, which is telling me that you are kind of coming to a place to understand and wake up to something new in your life that you definitely will have to push into. Okay? So, Judgment card is all about judgment, judging yourself, judging your own wisdom. Okay? It also, for some people, could be a rebirth. That is what you're probably thinking about. Okay? You're probably contemplating a rebirth of your own energies. There could also be an inner calling for an absolution, a surrender, which you're probably thinking of doing with the Ten of Wands, throwing away the responsibility, letting the wands go, to feel light and easy on yourself, people. But definitely something that is kind of waking you up, that whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, at the same point in time you also need to judge your own capability, your own capacity of how much you can work, how much you can do, what you cannot do. Okay, so you're basically waking up to something in your life, Aries, during this season, where it's telling me that you're coming to terms with bringing back something new in your life with this Ace of Cups that makes you feel happy, relieves you of that extra responsibility and the burden of holding on to something, that is putting in kind of um, being resilient about something, not letting it go, fighting it out, and fighting it out. Okay, so I'm going to clarify. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups in here, because something about the Ace of Cups in between all this, Please talk to me about the Ace of Cups in here, please. You got the Fool, yeah. So you want something new to happen now, Aries. Okay, you want some new excitement, you want something new because you got the Four of Cups and then you got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, that's you, Aries. Okay, so you're basically trying to push yourself out of a situation to start something new or to begin your life fresh with less baggages, less responsibility, being a free spirit, okay, to take on something in your life, because somewhere you are kind of not in alignment with your own emotions. The Four of Cups is talking about missed opportunity in life, talking about disappointment in life with regards to your emotions. So it could be for some people that you're missing out or you think you have missed out on an opportunity that was already in your zone, but you had not looked at it. Okay, which is where you're trying to make a move, trying to walk out of that situation to rush forward, Aries. Being adventurous, being bold enough to start something new, to start yourself fresh, to begin a new adventure, to be a free spirit, to bring in that comfort of knowing that you can make things happen. Okay? Because definitely you're waking up to something bigger for yourself with a hermit card and a card of surrender. You're trying to surrender this pain. You're telling yourself that you don't need it anymore. You want to let it go. Okay? You have looked into, you got the 10 here, you got the 10 here. So you're trying to end a chapter. You're trying to close a chapter in your life that had been painful, that had given you a lot of trouble, Aries, and from something that you are trying to move out of in order to wake up and judge yourself with regards to a rebirth, of your own self, will, path, determination. So there is a strong inner calling with the hermit and the judgment card that you will be going through at this point in time. You're trying to make and take a decision on your life because you think you have missed out an opportunity for yourself somewhere, and you're disappointed on that fact, that you shouldn't have done this, which is what you're trying to rectify now, Aries, and you're trying to move out of that situation to see if you can bring it back. Okay, if you can bring it back, really. So you're trying to become a little bit more wise here, gaining some wisdom on your own self path, on your life force, Aries, trying to make sense out of this entire situation here, to come to a point where you feel more happy with regards to your own self calling. Okay, let's look at your forthcoming energies or immediate future here. All right. Okay. You're showing up here, Aries, with the Emperor card. Okay. So you're starting your immediate future, according to my spirit, with the Knight of Cups. Again, coming in touch with a water sign or that kind of an energy that is kind of an emotional rescue for some. For some, it is like a knight in shining armor. But a knight, when the knight shows up, the knight means somebody taking action over a situation to complete the task. Okay? Because the page, like I have always explained to people, the page is all about messages for people. But for a knight to appear, it means that you have graduated from getting that message into coming to a place of knowing that now it's time to take action on yourself with the night showing up. Okay? Getting creative over something, becoming a little bit more creative. Romantically, could be spiritually for some people, but there is a lot of charming energy in here, people, with regards to what your imagination or imagination of beauty and charm can be. Okay, so it could be an energy or it could be somebody in your life, Aries, who is coming to you with this kind of an energy with a lot of gushing sentiment. It could be for some people. Or if it is you, Aries, you're getting into the Knight of Cups energy to become more creativity in order to take control of your own self. That could be another way of looking at it. Okay, now the Emperor again is a major life learning lesson, guys. An Emperor is somebody, it's an Aries sign, of course, and that's you, Aries. Okay, an Emperor is somebody, people, who knows what they are doing or who knows what they have to do now. Okay, so an emperor is basically a person who rules their own kingdom, who has that authority, who has that power, who has that game plan of running an establishment, bringing about a structure in their life. So it could be a creativity. It could be somebody like you, Aries, who's coming to terms with their own creativity, people. Okay, you're offering that own creativity to yourself. It could be that. Okay, trying to establish a structure in your life, taking control of yourself with your power and authority to make the right choice. Because the Lover's card, again, is a life learning lesson, people. So basically, what I'm getting in here, Aries, with the first three cards, people, is that you are feeling maybe, for some I'm tapping into, okay? You could be feeling that you have made wrong choices or taken wrong options before. It could be for some people. Because Lover's card is all about making the right choice, taking the right option, doing the right or taking the right decision in life, basically. Okay? Because it is about a situation that you're trying to come to, taking control of your creativity, of your imagination, Aries, to make the right decision or choose the right option for yourself with regards to what you want. Some could want love, some could want harmony, some could want a beautiful relationship, some could want the right values in their life or the right alignment with their values in life. Making that right choice. Okay, making the right choice with your power, authority, and creativity. Making the right choice with regards to your decision in life, people. Because this has been a learning lesson. This too has been a big time learning lesson where probably earlier on, Aries, you have not been able to use the right mix and match of your energy in order to bring about certain good things in your life or making the right decision for yourself. You might have got swayed with wrong things in life. You might have done the wrong stuff in life for some people. So now it's the time to align your values. For some, it's that to bring new love into their life. For some, like I said, to bring new relationship. But whatever that creative imagination and things are happening, people. With regards to your emotion, you're definitely taking a control on that situation. Not rushing forward. You're blocking that movement kind of a thing with your power and authority to take time for yourself in order to make the right decision and make the right choice in your life. Now, next comes the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Now, the Eight of Pentacles again is a very 3D energy connecting you to Mother Earth. Okay. Where you have a couple of pentacles already in the pipeline, and you're now starting to work on yourself again from the scratch towards building back something for your in your life, people. Okay, it's something basically starting from the scratch to recreate something in your life, people. To make the right choice, to recreate something better in your life. You could be probably doing the same task repeatedly. It could be for some people. But as you are doing the task, you're also learning to become the master. You're getting that skill enhanced. You're getting better on the story. You're developing yourself. You're developing your skill. You're learning how to work with yourself, though you're repeatedly doing the same thing. But as you are repeating the same stuff every day, the same chores every day, you're getting better at it. And you're realizing that from for yourself, because again, it's the 3D energy, people, when you're coming in contact with your own pentacles, with whatever you have built, and what you now need to restart in order to enhance that skill for yourself, keeping your doors open, not closing anything, working in the open, to let the things flow into your life, to get the right message, okay, to bring in the divine guidance and wisdom from the universe, which is going to help you in order to do your work, but you're getting ready to do it with a lot of focus, dedication, and a lot of attention to detail as you were repeatedly doing the same task. Okay, so, and then you have the Seven of Cups. Okay, now typically the Seven of Cups is all about a smoke screen, a confusion, an emotional block, I would call it. Because again, there are too many choices. Okay, so this is a choice, this is a choice. So you got two choices in between the Eight of Pentacles. So, Aries, what it is I'm getting is you're trying to figure out, you're getting better at it. Okay, you're trying to figure out the right option to take the right decision. From a state of being emotionally confused to knowing and repeatedly going through that motion until you come to a point where you feel that yes, you have hit the nail on the coffin. Okay, so this task that you're repeating over and over again in the 3D, keeping your stuff open, working out in the open, you are, it's that energy, people. It's where you are letting yourself become available to the wisdom. You're taking wisdom and guidance from people. It could be that for some. But as you're taking that wisdom and guidance, you're also applying that in your daily life, in your everyday life, in order to make the right choice and the right decision, because there is a little bit of a smoky place in your life. You're still not very clear, and that's what you're trying to work upon in order to move along the way towards the right direction. Okay, for some it could be that you're using your power and creativity, as I said. That is could be the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you're using your power and creativity, becoming more structured in your thinking patterns, becoming more organized with your thought patterns, knowing exactly what are the choices that you will have to make in order to move forward. This is your future or immediate future energy. So you will be working, guys. You will be working and you will be focused upon this quite intently with a lot of dedication. But at the same time, the Hermit energy will continue to prevail, which will tell you that you need to push yourself towards that wisdom and the guidance from the universe. Okay, this is your Guidance. Look here. You got exactly 3 cards. So, the guidance for you, Aries, is this, that somewhere you are skeptical or you have a fear of change. You're holding on to something wrong, something bad that is emotionally not fulfilling to you, but you are not ready to walk away from that situation because you fear change. You're resisting the change. You're kind of telling yourself that, okay, whatever it is, I'm going to work around that, but I'm not going to let that go, because if I let that go, then I don't know what's going to happen, and so on and so forth. So basically, you have a fear of abandoning something that you know, that you already know. And even if it is not a very comfortable thing that you know, emotionally not very comfortable, but again, as human beings, we are fearful of abandoning something new in our life. We are more comfortable knowing that, okay, we are not comfortable, but we are also comfortable knowing that we are still there in whatever shape and form. Okay, this is the sitting in the middle, but at the same time, this is you, Aries, with the 3 of Wands. They are telling you that it's time for you to move forward from that fear of change. Move forward not physically, but move forward thinking in your thought wise, your foresight. Look above and beyond the 3 wands. You're waiting for the ships. You have to wait, but you've got a lot of passion in you because you're thinking about something very creative. Maybe some people are planning to move places, some people are planning to move homes, some people are thinking about a vacation, some people are thinking about distance education, some people are probably thinking about joining hands with somebody in a foreign country. Whatever that situation is, you're waiting for that ship. You should. That's the guidance. Don't block yourself, people, with your emotions. Open it up. Think about the future. Be creative enough to think out of the box. Okay, just because you don't want to move from somewhere, just because you don't want to change something in your life, doesn't stop you from using your creativity with regards to your passion, with regards to something in your life that you really want to bring back and be fulfilled about, something that is going to make you happy, people. Okay? But again, like they're saying, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck with your creativity just because you're physically not able to move right away doesn't stop you from moving in your head, in your passion, with your passion, dreaming about something that will probably not happen right away. It will probably take some time, but it will come to fruition because then you got the justice card. And the moment you can do that, people, karma will be balanced for you. Okay? They're asking you to balance your karma. They're really asking you to balance your karma. Bring that fairness in yourself. Be fair to yourself, people. Be truthful to yourself, Aries. Because there is a cause and effect, and that's the law of the universe, guys. There is a cause and effect at play in your life. So if you want the scales of justice to be balanced in your life, be fair and truthful about your own self, Aries. Don't lie to yourself. That's what they're letting you know as guidance. Okay, so whatever that means for everybody in different timeline or in different in different patterns of life, guys, they're definitely asking you to balance out something. Now, for some people, it could also mean a legal divorce that you guys are not moving out of, or you're scared to go ahead and move out of a bad situation at home, But they're asking you, is if you're not happy in a certain place, if you're not emotionally fulfilled, if you're not bringing in that life enforcement, that is a cause and effect that is never going to balance your scales. So if you want your scales of justice and karma to be balanced, you have to kind of open your mind to being creative about thinking about the situation as to what you can do in order to leave something, abandon something, move out of something in order to balance the scale of your life or justice for yourself, guys. Okay, that's your message. So think about it. Think about it. Do your work, people. You got enough time now. With the Virgo card, the Hermit, and the Ten of Swords. Think about this ending here because something is stopping you, and that stoppage is from the fear of change. Okay, but at the same point, people I'm tapping into, they're telling you that if you want justice, if you want the scales to be balanced, it's time to become creative. It's time to open up, think about the future, have that foresight, envision things, try to clear yourself with passion to envision the right stuff for yourself, Aries. Okay, so this is the guidance, guys. Look into it for yourself. Take your time, do your work, enjoy this reading. Until then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.